Hey everybody, this is Hunter. I hope you're having a wonderful day because today you are in store for an absolute treat. It's the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 42 FSKG. The Riverstone is Forest River's Mac Daddy. It is their baby. It is the top of the line camper. Doesn't get any better than this. And you are going to see all the many reasons why. Starting off with, this thing has the Legacy package, so you're going to get a lot of options that normal campers just don't have access to. But again, the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 42 FSKG. This is a front kitchen model with a rear garage, and I do want to show you that here real quick. And then I'm going to jump straight onto the inside, give you a nice little inside tour. Then I'll come back around and show you a little bit more, kind of the exterior features, like this garage right here. This will actually rise up so you get more overhead space. So while you're in travel mode, I call it, you can fit in a full-size golf cart, or something of that nature. Just a ton of storage back there. But this camper is absolutely beautiful. This exterior paint job is the Blue Thunder. If you're not a fan of this, they do come in 4 other options, which I encourage you to check out. All of them look amazing. The Blue Thunder is my personal favorite. But being a front kitchen model, I figured, we're going to go ahead, give you a little peek here in the living room. But yeah, then I'm going to start up in the front kitchen, work my way back to the bedroom, and then head around back outside. But right when you walk in this, amazing. You can already tell they do not mess around. Everything in here is very nice. It feels expensive. It feels like quality. You got stuff like your solid surface countertops, but they take it a step further. This pattern is all the way through. So, if you have a dingling comes in, chips off part of that counter, no worries. You can get everything repaired, exactly how it should be. But so you got opposing slides. Slide right here, the refrigerator in the back, and then you have this island. I'm absolutely loving this. You got some outlets right here. The industry's largest oven, the Insignia, 4 stovetop burners, and check out the size of this oven. If you guys aren't familiar with the Insignia, they are fantastic. Thanksgiving was just, a couple days ago. You could easily cook a turkey. You could have Thanksgiving in this thing on the road, checking out some mountain views, whatever it is that you like to do. Plenty of storage to the left and to the right, along with a pull-out drawer. Now, if you are doing some cooking right here, a lot of times it can get a little stuffy. It can get a little heat. You can put off some odors into the air that you might not want inside your camper. So they put in this nice little hood right here, which helps combat that, and also has a fantastic fan. So you turn that on, it's sucking out, the food smells. It's sucking out that additional heat, and you are good to go. There are 2, by the way, additional outlets right here. So, on either side, you have some outlets. You can hook up a blender, hook up a Keurig, whatever it is that you want to do. Every window, you'll notice, they're frameless. They also come with some day shades and some night shades. So, you can block out a little bit of sun, all of the sun, just a little bit of an extra little added touch that you get with the Riverstones. Outlets over here to the right. Storage right there. Again, solid surface countertops, and those things are heavy. This is not a camper for, just everybody. You need to have the truck to pull it. Probably rocking a dually for sure. Dishwasher. Dual bowl, stainless steel. So you remove these here, and that's what you looks like for a cutting board, slash sink cover. Double bowl stainless steel undermount sink. You also have your high-rise residential faucet. You can also pull that out. That way you can hit those dishes, from all angles, no problemo. Little place for a brush right there. And then you got some good storage there underneath. And if you notice that sound when I'm pulling off for these little latches, all these are magnetic doors. So you got that, looks like copper right here. But it's just a nice way of doing things. And the Riverstone really does a great job on not skimping. you know, they're not really concerned about the price point. They're here for people that, you know, want some quality, can afford some quality, and you know, they're not necessarily concerned about the price. Well, you know, mildly, everybody's concerned about price. Real tile backsplash right there. So listen to this. So real tile. Right here is your Go Power. So this is for the, so you can check the solar charge controller. You can check the voltage on there, check your batteries, all that good stuff. This is your Max Air vent cover for above that hood. To the left and to the right of the refrigerator, you have storage. You got a little lip right there to keep things where they need to be. And then you also have storage underneath, along with outlets to the left and to the right. That pulls out as well, and you'll see it has a little bit of accent lighting there underneath. The storage is going to be the same on this right side, so no need to show you that. This refrigerator, it's the Samsung. It's absolutely huge. It's in travel mode, so let me go ahead and unscrew that. So this camper's getting prepped up, leaving, I think, tomorrow or the day after. So we're still working on getting some stuff, you know, kind of cleaned up. We'll have to get that removed. But check out the size of this refrigerator. All the drawers are right in there. Obviously, those will be placed, you know, up and down. But, you know, weeks worth of food in this thing, absolutely no problem. Really nice size freezer as well. And then as you keep turning around, you got your microwave. More counter space with another outlet and another window. So no shortage of counter space, no shortage of windows. 6 of these. And you see how this drawer closes right here. It's got that easy close. Or the soft close, I guess, rather you'd say. But you're not going to be slamming those. Samsung, again, to go with that insignia, you know, it's another massive microwave. All that you need in a microwave, for sure. All right, so that about wraps up this kitchen area. Gives you a nice little view of what you got going on up here. Before you do leave and you're heading down, you got yourself a little perch. So we have a lot of people that, you know, are traveling and working. We all know how the world's going. It's getting more and more popular. Whether you're a traveling nurse, you work on computers, whatever it is on the road, you know, this is a nice little desk area. There is another desk right down there, which you can substitute for an additional pull-out couch if you choose. But, you know, I kind of like this. I call it the perch. You know, you just kind of perch up here. You can watch your show, get a good view of that electric fireplace. You also have some outlets right here, along with some USBs. So if you need to plug in your laptop, charge your devices, you're good to go. An emergency exit window. So if something's going crazy and you can't make it to the door, bada bing, bada boom, you push that out and you're ready to roll. Ceiling fan. So you got handles everywhere. A little bit of storage right there. And you have your fuse box. So if something goes out, the fuse will actually light up and tell you, you know, what portion's got a problem. Little hanging closet right there with those little octopus guys. And then right here is going to be your control panel. I won't go too much into this, but, you know, basically you can turn on and off your lights with a click of a button. You can also access this through your cell phone as well. It's going to be through the Myra app, which is right there. You just download that by taking a picture of that. Pops right up on your phone. You're ready to roll. The HVAC, this thing has, you know, a triple AC. It's kind of the smart version of it, so it'll maintain it for you. Just set the room to which temperature that you want, and it will do the work. It'll kick on when it needs to. And if you're not plugged in, you know, to power, the generator will kick on sparingly on its own as well. So if your bedroom's getting a little warm, it'll kick the generator, put that AC on, and then shut itself back off, you know, kind of conserving that fuel for you. So this is going to be the living room. Right away, the first thing I notice is you have this absolutely beautiful hand-laid tile floor. So if you get a good view, if it'll pick it up on the camera, right here, you're going to notice each piece is individually laid. So if you happen to, let's say you drop a plate and it scuffs this up right here, kind of chips away or dents, you can peel that one individual piece off. This is not one massive floor like so many campers have, that one piece laminate flooring. One section gets ruined, you're replacing one little section, which is nice. Gives you some extra freedom. Doesn't cost as much on the repair, because you're buying something just a hair bit nicer. So backsplash is looking sharp. You got an absolutely massive TV. You got your JBL sound system. So you got your speakers, port A, B, and C. That's inside, outside, both sides for the tunage, for the music. You got two big JBL speakers to go with it. That's a 40-inch electric fireplace. Has a setting to go up to 100 degrees. That will more than heat, the front half of this camper. Behind here, this is, I don't want to disconnect the, kind of the travel safety mode, but behind there is basically a swivel mount, you're ready to roll. All right, so over on this half, you got this couch. That will pull out all the way here to butt up with the end of that recliner, so you can still walk through in the middle of the night if you need to. But it's some additional sleeping. So if you have some guests, you want to have a couple people sleep over, right there, very comfortable little spot, for a weekend or so. Absolutely. You also have a couple windows. And then above, you got 3 of these storage doors. And that goes all the way through to the end. And again, magnetic latches. You have your power recliners. So you got lighted up cup holders, or lit up, I'm sorry. Extend and recline. You also have a USB port right there. That is the same for both sides. You also have some additional outlets, behind and to the left right here. And you also have manual controls. So for some reason you just don't like that, the kind of fancy screen, you can still access everything through panels throughout the whole camper. All right, so the second and final slide here in this living room, you got your desk area. Again, you can put a couch there if you choose, but like I said, with so many people traveling for work nowadays, this desk is overwhelmingly the more popular option. You have some outlets there underneath. Put your power cord, run it through right here. Set yourself a little bit of a workstation. Both sides to the left and to the right have plenty of storage, just like a desk at home would. So each side's got 2 of these. And then one big one here down at the bottom. That's the Furrion S Vision. I'll get to that on the exterior portion. But this camper actually has 4 exterior cameras. And similar to the other side, another storage area that goes across the entire width of the slide. All right, so now heading up to the back to the bathroom and to the bedroom. Lit upstairs. Again, more storage. A nice handlebar, so if you have hard times getting in and out, nice and sturdy there. And check out this bathroom. I just love this thing. So the shower has plenty of space. It's got a nice clean-cut look to it. You have a little area where you can sit down while you're showering. Maybe if you're shaving your legs or, I don't know, just chilling and let that hot water, kind of hit you. It is the Truma system, so you can shower all day long. Got yourself a skylight and a fantastic fan. So the accent lighting can go on and off. I think that just looks nice. Working on my bowling muscles. Solid surface again, and you're going to notice, check out this sink. So the way that it's mounted in there, there's no caulking or anything like that. There's no lip there to absorb moisture. It is a one-piece bowl. It is just, it's a sharp way of doing it. 3 of those. Gives you a little look at the plumbing and the storage there underneath. You got your porcelain throne along with a little TP holder. Real nice bathroom. And if you guys are in the market for an RV, or if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you. My email is hunter@thervhunter.com. I work at RV Nation in Ohio. It is overwhelmingly Forest River's largest dealership. Enough about me, back to the camper. So when I was showing you that back garage area, it rises up so that way you can fit the head height of that golf cart. To do that, this bed will actually rise up to the ceiling of this unit. So while you're traveling, you know, this room is, you know, I wouldn't say useless, but, you know, the bed kind of is useless. So if you're using that, don't store anything on top of the bed. But you're going to see good storage all the way around. Right over here, plenty of storage, a little bedroom TV, a 40-inch. Plenty of storage, plenty of storage. You have a little dresser here. So you got 2 of these. And then 2 of these. You got your washer and dryer. This is the stackable. So, you know, much like the one at home, it's the Splendide. Ready to roll. To the left of that and to the right of the bed, you got some hanging space. Oh, forgot it came with this. You got yourself a Dyson cordless vac as well. So you got plenty of room for some hanging clothes. This goes all the way across the width of this slide. This is a, you know, a short slide, so it'll only come out about a foot, but it adds so much extra space in terms of storage. You know, it's kind of a must-have. And there underneath, you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then, like I said, up and around this entire bed. The left is going to be the same as the right. Outlets and USBs. Outlets and USBs, so plenty of charging. And that goes all the way across too, button up against that wall. That about wraps it up for the inside tour of this. I'm going to spend a couple moments there on the outside. But again, this is the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 42 FSKG. And if you guys have made it this far, if you guys don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. I know it seems minor, but it helps me out a whole bunch. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Give you one more look here at the kitchen, and then we'll head on outside. Okay, so paint job again, Blue Thunder. Like I said, there are 4 different paint jobs other than this you can choose from. I won't get into that, but I'll put a link into the manufacturer so that way you can check out what those look like. Right above this LED light, it's hard to see, that light blinded me, but that is going to be one of the 4 safety cameras. So you have a nice view of right here. You got your solid surface entry steps. Very sturdy. Nice and light. So if you see that, you know, one finger and you let go, it stays right there like that. So if there's any concerns about strength or bopping your head, you know, anything of that nature, you do not have to worry about it. Just a couple fingers, you know, and you're good to go. It will slam down right at the end, so just make sure you're careful of that. 2 very nice size awnings. One right here, one out the rear, or I'm sorry, on the side of the rear. You got your pass-through storage. Outlets, a couple extra chairs for you if you need them. And then you got your manifold system right here, which will give you a better view on the other side. Propane tanks, and this front storage, oftentimes people put in a generator. Here is the second of the 4 cameras. So when the slides are in, you get a really nice view going down the side of your camper. Just makes driving a little bit easier. This paint is a 4 times clear coat, so much like in automotive paint. Triple axle, like I said, this thing is a big boy. This is not light. It also has your upgraded suspension system, which makes for a smoother drive. Another pass-through storage. See, I mean, they even go down to this part. I mean, this is just like a nice little diamond plating. Just Just a really, really nice way of building a camper. Oh, for the thickness, I forgot to show you. Look at that, 3-inch thick sidewalls. Not too many campers do you see that. These are also slam latch doors, so you don't have to be, you know, overly gentle with them. Right here, there is an option if you would like to put in a TV, you are able to do so. You will not get the 2 speakers that go right here if you don't order the TV from the manufacturer. But, you know, if you don't watch them, obviously it's not necessary. Some additional storage right there. Right up here is the other camera. So this is out the back side on the top back portion. So while you're driving down the road, that Furrion S Vision, it will come with distance markers. That way you can see what's going on behind you, you know, in little hash marks. Makes it a little bit easier. So this door right here, this is the zero gravity door as well. You see how easy that was. Put it up, put it down. One finger, you're ready to roll. Your ladder up to the top of the camper. This is a fully walkable roof where you will find anywhere between 1 and 3 solar panels. So let me just open this thing up for you. Pardon the noise. And while I'm doing that, just notice this has 4 tie downs, 1 in each corner. And then you also have an outlet just in front of me where I'm pointing that camera. So if you need power back here, you are able to do that. You can also tie down, you know, whatever toy you put back here. And if you're not using it for a toy, it's just some incredible extra storage. All right, so check that out. You got plenty of head height. Pull that golf cart in. I am 6 feet tall. So that's what, probably 6 feet, 8 inches, something like that of clearance space just right there alone. More storage. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. This is going to be kind of your control center. So you got a little shower valve right here. You also have everything that you need, you know, for winterizing, for dry camping, cable, auxiliary, satellite, your water filter. You know, you're ready to roll along with your black tank and your bath tank. Right here is going to be the Truma water heater. If you're not familiar with those, it's a must-have when you have a luxury camper. This thing produces enough hot water where you can sit in there for an hour, you know, with absolutely no problem. The Riverstone also comes with these metal wrap slides. I'll zoom in on there. You can check that out. But it's really nice for the health, you know, of the slides. With this camper being as tall as it is, you're not always going to climb up to the top and brush off stuff. So it's nice to have a feature, you know, like that. Plus that metal wrapping around it just gives it that added security, you know, to not get torn up. It's going to be all your hydraulics. 1500 watt inverter along with your power disconnect. Your low point drain switch is right there. And this is going to be your manifold system, which is pretty neat. If you're not familiar with those, basically, you know, let's just say the kitchen springs a leak. Well, right here, you just twist that off. Don't allow it to ruin your trip. Just go ahead and cut that section right out of the equation. You're good to go. Go back on your merry way. That's your controls for your auto leveling. Battery, you got an additional tray, so you can put 4 batteries there if you choose. And then here is the 4th and final of the cameras. But yeah, guys, again, I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me. Maybe drop a comment with any additional information that I'm missing or could add for the future. My name is Hunter. This was the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 42 FSKG. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. See ya.